What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Anything Better, episode number 15 with myself, Paul Virzi, over here. My buddy, Bill Burr, over there. We got the Greek freak behind the glass, Andrew Themeles, guys. And Bill, I'm going to start off episode 15 by saying, is there anything worse? Because I'm coming in hot right now. I'm really upset. Yeah. Is there anything worse than a grown man taking a children's game seriously? Because I took Lucas. I got to just get this out of the fucking gate here. Okay.
I took Luke. Done that before. Go ahead.
What did I do?
No, I might have taken a kid's game seriously before.
No. But like I took Lucas. I went to see Lucas's Little League game. And I noticed that one of Lucas's teammates, I saw the uniform, was playing for the other team. So I said to Stacy, what's going on? One of our guys is actually, yeah, they don't have enough players. So what they did was they platooned our guys for their center field. So every inning, one of Lucas's teammates was in center field. A couple balls got hit there. And these kids are like, the sun was out. They're little leaguers. They're not going to make diving catches. And whenever one of our guys on our team wouldn't make the play, I noticed the other coach like looking around as if to go, that's convenient. Yeah. Letting their team score, right? And he's doing that shit. And I'm like, so I'm looking at Stacy and I'm going, you see him?
I mean,
right?
You guys got a point though. I mean,
no, but so then he looked.
There is a conflict of interest there.
No, but then he looks over at our coach and he goes, that was convenient, huh? And they're kind of laughing. But then I'm noticing that he turns around and after he kind of makes it a joke, then he's getting serious with his assistant coaches about it, that it's bothering him. And now I can't concentrate on the game. Now I'm just looking at him. So I look over at Stacy and I go, you fucking see this guy? I go, if this guy mocks my son, I said, I'm just letting you know, if this guy mocks my son during this game, things are going to change here. And she goes, don't do anything. I go, no, listen to me. I go, she goes, which guy? She goes, the guy with I swear to God, she goes, what, the guy with the hoodie? She goes, he seems nice. I go, no. I go, that's what he seems. He's not nice. I go, when Lucas goes in center field, dude, and if he tries mocking my son, I'm going up to him and I'm going to tell him. And I told her, I swear to God, this is true. I said, I'm going to go up to him and say, listen, dude, you ever mock my son again in public like that, I'm going to smack you in front of your family and in front of your whole team. And
he's not mocking. He's questioning his integrity.
No. But he was also doing this. A fly ball went to a kid and the kid was trying to get out of the sun. And I saw him going like doing that shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Like I saw him. He looked at he like joked with our coach and then he was like doing that, dude. And I swear to God, man, I'm like, dude, I fuck Bill.
I was picturing Bill Murray and Kingpin like.
Yeah. And I'm
what
going,
an asshole.
Yeah.
You know how guys are, dude. The second you get on a fucking court, you feel like you're playing for the Knicks. This guy's coach and he thinks he's going to be the next Joe Torre.
Oh man, it was bothering me, man. And I'm like, don't do that to my son. My son hasn't played baseball in 2 years because of the pandemic and all kinds of shit like that, dude. And it really, and all these guys are like, yeah, well,
Please tell me he did it just so you fucking went over there.
No, he did. No, he didn't. He was doing it and I'm just going like Stacy and like other parents heard me say, I'm going to go up to him. And then it got weird. It got weird in our area and they were looking at me like I was the lunatic. And then, I just sat there and
you were, because you know what? You kind of took it seriously too. That some fucking jerk off.
An 11-year-old kid who's in the outfield on a
No, you're right. But dude, you literally then, whatever you said earlier to your wife, like Scorsese should have written down and had Joe Pesci say it to De Niro. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, you're right.
If things happen, I'm just letting you know it's going to get weird. That's really open-ended, and your tone is really ominous.
Yeah.
And, you got that Sicilian blood, so people get nervous, Paul.
Well, Bill, I know you have two kids.
You got the shaved head and the jet black beard. You're kind of looking like a bit of a fucking kingpin. You like the sticks? Well, I swear to God, dude, if you weren't a comedian on TV doing podcasts, what would your neighbors think you're doing every time you drove out in your fucking Lexus? What would they be thinking? Where is Paulie? He's collecting for the numbers. He's doing something. He's a bookie.
I would be in sales probably. I'd be in sales.
No, but I'm saying when your neighbors, you first move in,
Yeah.
They see you in your tracksuit, your fucking fresh Jordans, and you
Gold
get into
chain.
a Lexus. You're olive skinned. You're there. Yeah, people judge.
They do.
What are
No,
they
they.
saying about kind-hearted, great father and husband, pays
Yeah.
all his taxes, Paul Virzi?
Yeah.
They're judging you on all those 18 seasons of The Sopranos.
They
Without a
are
doubt.
100%.
All you need, dude, is a white Cadillac SUV, and they'll have the feds fucking. There'll be a guy from the phone company, a couple. Hey, we got a loose wire here. Hey, is it me? That guy's been up on that fucking telephone pole for like 4 hours. What the fuck are they doing out there? You be driving down to the stand looking for helicopters?
I'm telling you, Bill. I'm telling you. I know you. I've been in a game. Remember, we were at that UConn game, and there was a guy. Remember, we were at that UConn game, and every time something happened where they didn't make a shot, he critiqued it. He goes, "No, he's using his wrong arm. That's not his strong arm." And we just kept looking at him. He had something to say. You wait till one of your two beautiful children are at a game and you're sitting there. Oh, I know you. I've been to many games with you. Wait till your blood is in the fucking game. Okay?
Well, I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I'm just saying. You made an unsettling comment for the people around you.
Yeah, no, listen, I take it to heart. I almost got kicked out of a game because Lucas was in the box before pandemic.
Oh, wait, is this another incident?
No, this is another incident where I realized I can't talk to
This is just interesting. Okay, walk me through this one, Paul.
Lucas went in the box, and Lucas has a really good eye, okay? Lucas has the best vision a human being could have. He's like almost under 20/10. They said like he's got like that, like Lucas could be a fighter pilot. He's got that shit, right? Barry Bonds had it. A lot of great hitters. Ted Williams, blah, blah, blah. So I know it's Little League.
Big names, Paul. We're talking Little League here.
I know.
All of a sudden, there's fighter pilots and Hall of Famers are in this story. I'm getting confused here.
But my son.
You saw on ESPN, or are we talking about a Little League game here?
But my son, I know I'm being a little hypocritical, taking this shit seriously. I know my son knows what a strike is, at least around the area of the strike zone. Anyway, this guy throws at my son's ankle, dude. And this fat fuck called the strike. And he just goes, right. And it was when the sun was going down. And that's how I knew. Because what happens is they try to get the game in. He thinks he was fooling me. When the sun starts going down, this asshole's trying to get outs. My son's at the plate. This thing is at his ankles. And he goes, strike. And I just go, dude, that's not a strike, dude. That's low. And the guy just takes his mask off. He takes 3 steps towards me and he just goes. And everybody he just looked at me. He
stared you down.
He just took the thing off and he just went like this. And he was about to say, get the fuck out of here if I said anything.
Did his jowls go like this when he took the mask off?
I really did show him up. I go, that's not a strike, dude. Like I said it like blatant. And he just goes like this and he stares at me. And then like it made Lucas.
No, he took 3 steps towards you.
Yeah, yeah. And
in nature, I believe that's known as a mock charge.
He did like this lean too. Like he did this shit, right? He did this shit.
You got in your kitchen, Paul.
Yeah.
He stuck his big fucking, stuck his mug in your kitchen, man.
And I know Lucas felt it. And I feel bad because Lucas is in the box. And I kind of just looked and then I kind of just slowly migrated away. And I walked and I went back to the stands and I sat next to Stace and I go, I almost got kicked out. And she goes, just stay here. she goes, just stay here. But yeah, man. So
if you tell me are there any more incidents?
No.
Okay. You're about one incident away from helping design Lucas's first sneaker. And telling Nike to go fuck themselves, even though they haven't offered you anything yet. Yeah. Maybe when you saw that coach, did you see a little bit of yourself in that?
No. I saw a bully that I didn't like. That's what I saw.
Because he was being a bully. You're sticking up for your son. I get that. As I asked that question, I realized that was stupid.
It actually made me insecure because I saw bullies like that in school doing that. Like that guy was the type of guy in school who like at recess, when they were like in high school at recess, he would take it seriously and shit on the kids that weren't good. And that's who it was. And he was living that life through children. And I wanted to go, just forfeit. You guys need a center fielder. You're not all here. Game over. That's how it works.
Here's the thing, Paul. What scares me about those 2 stories is you are 100% nicer than me and more even keeled and relaxed. So to know that you got that heated,
Mhm.
I don't know that I can go to a sporting event my kid was involved in. I will definitely try to like.
So
It's hard.
imagine
It's
this.
definitely hard because I go to a game and I start like, when I see something that's wrong, I mean, it's muscle memory. It's fucking bullshit. You just want to say it the second you see it. You know what's be good though? Your daughter's playing hockey,
Yeah.
and you can get away with yelling more shit in a rink unless it's almost empty. But if it's pretty packed, the refs can't really hear too much. They got the glass up, and I like to think they don't. I'm probably justifying a lot of my behavior, but
No, you're right, because you hear the ice is the blades are hitting the ice. There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Sticks
There's
are
a lot
hitting
that's
us.
going up and down.
Yeah.
The refs are moving around. So by the
Yes.
time they fuck it up, it's kind of like, oh, what the fuck? As you're going by.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
you and your boy are gonna be at Dick's Sporting Goods, and he's gonna go, "Oh, Dad, I love this glove." Right. And then you're going to see the joy in his face. Then you're going to take him to a batting cage. And all of a sudden he's going to hit a fast one and look at you with this fucking, "I did it, Dad. I'm getting mad now at the guy."
I get it.
And, yeah. And then
one
you're
day
gonna see
somebody
a
throws
fucking-
one at his ankles. You taught him what a strike was. He doesn't swing at it. And then Fatty there's got to get to the fucking all you can eat by 7.
Yes.
Right?
And you're in the car dealing with it now, because now your son is hanging his head in the back of the car going, "Man, I wanted to have a good game today." And he's bringing that home the way we bring a bad day home. And everybody's fucked up because
You know what that reminded me of? When I was in Little League one time, because they call him that low.
They do
It was
call
a
him
full
low.
count, and this kid, I remember the catcher caught it like this with his glove on the ground. And I was so like, that's a ball. I ran to first base, and I just said, hey, that was strike 3. And I was like, that was a strike? I came walking back, and then my coach was just like, yeah, man, I was in the dirt. It was, the strike zones expanded. And I mean, we were like in 4th or 5th grade or something. So,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I quit because I had an overbearing coach who took it real seriously. I remember he gave me my number. I'll never forget, dude. He gave me my number. Our color was green, and I was number 5. And he goes, "You know this number?" And he's like, "This is Joe DiMaggio." And he started talking all this stuff. And he was like taking it so seriously. And he was like, "You're real fast, so I want you to bunt, and I want you to leg them out, and this and that." And I was in left field, and a ball got hit. It was like a line drive low, like between my chest and my waist. And I went and I dove in to get it, and it hit the glove, and I dropped it. And like he was all, and I just fucking hated it, dude. And I told my mom,
wait, what did he say?
He just was like, the way he treated me after, like, "Oh, you got to get that," like this and that. And I was just like, I hated the guy. He took it so seriously. And I just ended up playing football after that.
Who the fuck gets on some kid laying out in elementary school?
He didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't yell at me, but he did a thing. Like, he felt disappointment.
You felt his disappointment.
I felt his disappointment. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but I didn't have my dad around, dude. My parents got divorced, and we were going through a real weird time then. And like, this guy just had this like presence of like, and it's like, if I'm not disappointing my dad, I don't want to be, and my dad's not around or whatever it was. I just had this feeling with this guy, and he was just, and I felt like, now, dude, this is like therapy right now. I felt as though that coach knew I was having psychological problems at home, and he treated me as such, if that makes sense.
I was with you till then. I don't think he knew your home life, because then that would be like malicious. He deliberately did it. He might have. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh.
I remember my football coach in like fucking 3rd grade. He used to have us doing leg lifts, right? You got the giant trash can on your fucking head. We're doing leg lifts, and if your legs went down, he'd kick you in the fucking side of the leg in front of the parents. So I used to take my thigh pads, and I would move them down to the side. So if he kicked me, he'd be like, "Come on, get it up." He would kick you. But my dad, he pulled me out. I was going to play football my whole childhood. My dad pulled me out. He saw it for what it was. He goes, "Quite sure you get one brain in life. If you're out there knocking around, you understand your brain sits in fluid." My dad knew all of that shit. And
wow.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
He called it. He fucking called it. I mean, it's not like I would have I wouldn't even have made the high school team. Forget it. I mean, I would have been out there as some fucking meat for the faster kids to slam into.
That's fucking cool. That like, something that reminded me of my dad. Cause I mean, I'm not going to get into it on the podcast, but the issues, me and my dad, it's just been a whole different thing in my life with my dad. But he always told me something. He always fucking said to me, no matter what was going on, he goes, Paul, you don't take fucking drugs. He said, because you have one brain, you're going to have to call upon. He literally said this to me one time. He goes, somebody like you is going to have to use their mind to make money, to do all the things you're going to, all these things you're going to have to do that. And I would have never thought I'd be, a comedian traveling around, telling jokes, remembering stuff, writing stuff. Advice. But he always said, no matter what, do not take drugs because you have one body and one brain. And if it goes to fucking mush, look at this. None of these fit. That shit's turning your mind into mush. Take them back. And it really is like, it's funny how like you still get nuggets of wisdom. You still get amazing nuggets of wisdom from people that care about you the most.
Another thing with the football was, unfortunately, that summer, right after I signed up, was when Darryl Stingley got paralyzed in that exhibition game against the Raiders. And I wanted to play wide receiver, and they were like, you're not playing wide receiver.
Wow.
So then they were like, well, what do you want to play? And I was like, I panicked. I said guard because I thought it sounded tough. And I was just like in the trenches. Every play, hut, slamming heads. My dad was just like, you're not doing this anymore.
None of your brothers or anybody played football like deep, further, like along or no?
No. What happened was I got a D in math in 5th grade. And then my dad had a one for all for one philosophy, and he pulled everybody out of sports. And then we never asked him to play again because we were scared of him.
Holy shit. So it was.
Then I remember years later, he was like, I was always surprised you never played football in high school. I was like, I thought you said you didn't want me to play. And he was like, nah, I never said that. It's just like, Jesus Christ. German Irish dude, we're fucking lunatics.
Dude, that's gangster though. That all of you, that was like the Marine guy in
no, it's not cool when one of your brothers fucking has to stay back, so you all have to.
Full Metal Jacket, Private Pile, and they all had to do push-ups and they beat the shit out of him with the soap.
Yeah, the blanket party. We should have given my brother a blanket party. He had to fucking stay back, so then we all had to.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, you know what? You all turned out good.
Yeah, we did. No, we did.
You all turned out good, man.
I've had a job since 1978. I had one point where I was unemployed for about 4 months in 1990. Other than that, I have had a job since having a paper route. I got a paper route, which was every fucking. That's the thing about it is.
How old are you? How old were you? I was born in 70. How old were you when you had that job? What are you? 10 years old? Wow.
10. 9 or 10.
Wow.
Something like that. Yeah, 10. That's back when you could find. I mean, it was weird. There was just as many, like I would think, just as many fucking lunatics out there, but they'd let you get on a bicycle. I used to get up at 5:45 a.m. every single day of the fucking year from 3rd grade to 9th grade when I finally quit the paper route. I started the paper route. I was little fucking Billy Burr. By the end, I was taller than half my customers. That's how long I had the fucking thing. And then I went from that to, where did I work there? I actually applied for a permit so I could work because I wasn't 16 yet.
Oh my!
So you had to get a worker's permit. I remember this teacher going, why would you got the whole rest of your life to work. Why would you want to do that now? But what I did like was I always had money when I was growing up. I mean, like I was like fucking buying houses, but if I wanted to buy some candy or some football cards, how old do I sign? Or a kite? I mean, I grew up a long time ago. If I wanted to do get myself a slingshot, if I wanted to do some shit like that, like I actually know I couldn't buy myself any like a toy without clearing it with my parents. They were super strict. They've been like, where'd you get that? That's bullshit. You're taking it back. I said take it back. Oh, no kid of mine's getting toys for nothing. You get it on, you got it on Christmas, and you got stuff on your birthday, and that was it. In the beginning of the year, you got some new clothes and a pair of sneakers for the year. Dude, and this was normal. Everybody had that. And then you got a couple new pairs of pants. It was basically whatever your older sibling didn't wear out, they would then replace with new shit. I used to look at my older brother clocking shit, going, oh man, another year I'm going to have that shirt. 2 more years, I got that shirt. And there was like literally shirts. If you look through our family album, I think I told this story. And so
you passed them on. You passed
we
them
saw,
on.
yeah, we called it the hot dog shirt. It was this crazy 70s shirt. It was a hot dog with a face. He was like excited to be, I don't know, to be a hot dog. And it was sitting in a bun and he was kicking up his legs. And it had like, and then the sleeves were all like this crazy mustard color and ketchup color. So this shoulder was like red. This one was mustard yellow. And then this sleeve was mustard yellow. And this one was ketchup. It was fucking color. It was crazy. And the shirt was blue or something. And it was the hot dog shirt. My older brother had it. Then I had it. And then it just went through the whole family.
Wow. Dude, that's amazing.
Somewhere we have slides and a projector to prove these stories are true. This is how fucking old I am, dude. Like all of this technology. Dude, I think only hipsters have it now.
See, in my house, it was opposite. My little brother was 10 years younger than me. So when my little brother would take my shit and I'd come home and I go, where's my belt? And I'll be searching and I'll be yelling at my mom, where's my fucking belt? He better not have it. He better not have it. And he would have it, right? So then one day I lost it. My grandmother was there. My sister Carissa was there. He was 9 years younger. She was 10 years younger. And I said, there was a shirt incident. And I kept telling him, stop taking my shit. And then I told him, I said to my
why
mother,
is he taking your shit if he's that much younger than you?
He looked up to me. He's huge, dude. My little brother's big, dude. My little brother is like 6'3". He's just a big kid. And I said to my mother, if he takes my shirt, I'm fucking him up. And my stepfather said he should. My stepfather looked at my mother and said he should. He said, you told him 4 times. You told him 4 times. So now I'm old though. I'm in my 20s now. I forgot. He came home off the fucking thing and he was all strutting happy. My grandmother was there. My sister was there. And he was clearly like 6 inches bigger than me, big kid. And he comes in and he's got the shirt on. And I fucking took him. I threw him on the ground and I just started fucking hitting him. I started beating him. And my grandmother goes, oh, my little Greek yaya. She was like this. And my sister freaked out. My sister knew what was going to happen, but she just goes, he's choked. He's hurting him. And I'll never forget my brother. My mother just like, I said, I fucking told you. I said, if you come, I'm going to fuck you up. You take my shirt again. This is like 8 times. And he stood up after I hit him. And he just goes, fuck you. He just, I never forget. He just had, so it was, fuck you. Like everything came out. And then that was the,
but he didn't take your shit anymore, did he?
No, he did not. And that was like the fucking 100th time he did.
He didn't want to do it. Sometimes
finally, and I didn't want to do it, dude. I didn't want it to do that. But he's a big kid, so I don't know how that would go now. Okay. I
had at least 1 to 2 fights every single day growing up with my full on fist fight. For some reason, it was acceptable in my house.
It's a lot of boys. It's a lot of shit talking. It's a lot of I just had one older brother for a long time. And then years later, a little brother and a little sister. One time my brother threw a dart that stuck in my calf. And then we swung golf clubs at each other once. That's as bad as it got. So we only had a couple of big ones.
We used to beat each other the way a piece of shit beats his wife. We used to fucking keep it below here. Cause if we hit each other in the face, you could also punch where the hair was, and where I used to have hair, and the side of the head was okay too. But you never mess with anybody's grill, because then my dad would come home. Christ, what is that? He's got a black eye. Black eye, nothing. Christ, it's a fucking hematoma. Do you know your brother could die? And he'd break down all this medical shit. And you go to bed thinking he was gonna die. So we used to beat each other from the neck down. Remember that Charlie Murphy beatdown that they gave Rick James in the Rick James beatdown, Charlie Murphy and
Yeah.
Eddie on the couch?
Yeah.
There was those. Oh, yeah, dude. You know what's funny? When I finally got a really good masseuse, they say like you hold memories in your body.
Yeah.
I had like trauma and bruises just from all of this shit.
Wow.
And like when she was getting like in like my leg, the side of my leg, when she was going like really fucking deep, because she was like, there's 3 layers, top layer, the middle layer, then when I get down to the bone, took her like fucking 3 months to get through it, right? And going there once a week, 1.5 sessions, dude. Like the memories. I remember my brother used to have these Adidas Varsity with the name of the sneaker, and he got them, and he used to just fucking just boot you in the side of the fucking leg, or you'd be sitting. It was weird. We used to sit. We had like a couch, all right, and then for some reason we had one of those old-fashioned milk cans, and on top of it was a little TV. So you'd sit like this, and you had to watch TV like that, and then my brother would be sitting there, and when he didn't want you sitting there, he'd have his sneakers on, and he'd just go, Adidas. Just kick you in the side of the fucking head, or he would drag it down the side of your face because the sole was brand new, and it was funny. He'd go as he made the sound effect.
Which brother did you fight with the most physically?
All of them. I used to practice on the younger ones, and then I would try it on my older brother, and then I'd get psyched out.
Your older brother was the
main. I forget who it was, but
he was the main card. Your older brother was the main card.
Yeah, he was the main card. I could make the playoffs. I just couldn't win. So, yeah, I was 0 with my brother till like 15 or 16. And I finally got my first victory. But yeah, we used to throw each other down the fucking stairs. Then we'd get each other to do shit. I remember we had these wooden, like, we grew up in this old duplex, right? For a majority of my childhood. We lived in a duplex. It was one of these houses that was made like the early 1900s. So it was like fucking insane level wood. So we used to try to slide down the banister. My brother jumped on and he went over the side, and it had one of those metal grates on the floor. I remember him landing on it. I thought he died. So anyway, we were having this competition to see who could jump from the highest stair and make it all the way down. No, my little brother, he went from the top stair all the way down. It was 10 stairs. It was like some Evel Knievel shit, trying to jump buses. I remember he had his little rubber rain boots on. He fucking jumped. And he went all the way down, and he landed on the last step right on his ass. And he was crying. And I was like, oh, I thought you could make it. I go, I can make it, though. And I went up there, got up to the top, did not do the math that I was almost 1.5 his size. And I was so focused on the bottom of the stairs, I didn't see the big fucking wood thing of the second floor, dude. And I jumped. It was like, yeah, going down these stairs, dude. And from here up, my giant forehead hit that fucking wood thing. Dude, my feet went up, my toes smashed into the ceiling, and I landed straight down. And we had this old carpet that had holes in it with like the staple sticking up. Yeah. Landed on my fucking elbow. I had to pull it out. It was one of the most fucked up I got as a kid. But we did shit like that. If we weren't beating the shit out of each other, we were doing that. And that was just like suburban shit. Forget about what all those lunatics in like Boston, like they were, that's where the maniacs were. That was just like silly suburban shit now where like, I think nowadays you can't even get away with it. Like Alexis will tell on you, or your parents have like fucking cameras in the house.
Yeah.
Dude, we beat the fucking shit out of each other every single day. And then we all teased the dog, and the dog used to bite us. Thing was, I got right here, and he got me in the mouth. He grabbed me. I was fucking with him with his food, and he just went rah like that, and he just grabbed my face and went like that. I was like, oh, fuck. I thought it was deformed, but it was just, I'm fucking deformed. I just had the 2 puncture marks. This thing. I'll never forget. It's weird.
Yeah.
I remember the feeling of his breath and my breath intertwined as he was feeling, because he was exhaling, going as he was doing that. And I was still in that moment. Your brain can think as fast as like, his mouth is in my mouth right now. And I'm like, oh yeah, I also might be losing a fucking eye.
Dude, it's amazing when you look back at the shit that happened as kids that still, I have a scar. I have a fucking scar real bad here, split. Christian tied a robe string, the thing around the, he tied it to a Dell milk crate. So where they would leave he tied it to it and he was hanging it from the top of the stairs. We lived in a Tudor in Scarsdale. And my dad was down in the city working AIG. My mom was downstairs and I'm at the bottom of the stairs looking up and he has the thing and it came untied and it crashed on my head and it split me here and blood was everywhere. And my mom took me to the hospital. They had to sew my head. And my mom was young. And my mom looked at my brother. She goes, "What did you do to your brother?" And that dude, it horrified him. And there was blood everywhere. My dad came home from work and he just saw blood and no one was home. He just saw blood everywhere and there was no cell phones. No cell phones. So his family is not home. His 2 young sons, his wife is gone. There's blood all over the carpets. And this is like 1981, 1982. So carpets were the shit. This is no hardwood floor shit, right? Like hardwood floors exposed.
No carpet, wall-to-wall carpeting meant you made it.
Wall-to-wall carpeting was a luxury back then. And my dad with luxury. He's like, I want this whole thing laced white carpets. Like a fucking igloo.
Remember the bathroom carpet? How fucking disgusting is that now? All the way around the toilet? Oh my God.
Oh, the thing that went around the toilet that we took a shit.
Yeah, so you could keep your feet warm. Dude, I got this one. I don't know if you can see that one. See that one right there? I actually have a dent in my skull too. Like if I like this is smooth here. This is dent. My brother was on a swing on the porch, one of those old fashioned ones like people would propose to each other back in the fucking day. Yeah. He was swinging on that. I forget what he pissed me off. And when he went up, I took a broom and I just fucking speared him with it. And then I let go of it and I turned. And as I was running away, he had the momentum of the swing. And right as I got to the top swing, he just gave me a little bit of a push, a little Draymond Green action. Right? Set me fucking head over heel. You know those little flagstones? It was sticking up. Bam! Remember that? That was my dad's day off too. I'll never forget. Oh, for Christ's sake! I don't know what this is. Is this therapy? Did I ever tell you the time I got run over by a Jeep?
No.
I was racing my brother home, and he always could beat me because he got my dad's legs. He had big legs, right? So I would always beat him. I would always be with him. And we lived on a busy street, but then we had to go from a dead stop and our driveway to the duplex was uphill. So I was riding and I was like, well, what if I cross the street now? And it was busy. And I swear to God, I thought I looked. I just went like right out in the street and I heard, and all of a sudden, all I remember was being upside down, seeing the white bumper and feeling the heat of the engine. Once again, just like the dog. I remember the dog's breath in that moment. And it was just bam, lights out. And then I was only out for I don't know how long. I woke up and I was laying on the double yellow line. And I looked over. It was just enough time for the guy to pull over, this poor bastard. I mean, I went out right in front of him. The biggest dude you've ever seen in your life gets out of the Jeep and he's fucking crying. He's like, oh my God, I hit.
Oh my God.
Dude. And my bike, I don't know what happened. I don't know how I lucked out. Sometimes I think I'm actually dead and I'm just dreaming all of this shit because my, like that fucking, that Tim Robbins movie, right? Jacob's Ladder. The bike was all mangled because he ran over the fucker. There was a red Columbia with a banana seat. This thing was fucking hot property back then, right? This thing was fucking run over. And I got up. And he put his arm around me. You all right? You all right? I remember looking at my bike going, my dad's going to kill me. And then there was some kid, this big kid from down the street. He picked the bike up and brought it back to the house. He was built like the Hulk. It's funny. He had this little man body. He brought it back. And
but you weren't under the car. You weren't under the Jeep.
All I know is I went out. I remember being upside down and
Jesus, dude.
feeling the heat of the car. I still have a vivid picture of it had a white bumper. It was like one of those Willys Jeeps. And then just waking up, he hit me, and then he pulled over. And by the time he jumped out of the car, I opened my eyes and I was laying on the double line, and I stood up and I ran over to the same side of the street that I was on. And then he came running up. He got out of the Jeep. I still remember that. Oh my God, I hit him. Then it really weirded me out to see a man crying. And then the guy grabbed the bike.
No, that's my ultimate thing that I when I drive through neighborhoods, dude. There was a teacher in my high school who unfortunately took someone's life at like 13 years old. Rest his soul. And when you saw the teacher walking in the hallways, you saw it on his face. You saw it.
That's it, dude. I would kill myself.
You saw
I wouldn't kill myself because I got kids, but if I didn't have kids, I would fucking kill myself if I ever did.
No, it's like I didn't even want to bring that up, but it just made me think of that. That's why that guy was crying, because in that moment, that guy
I can't imagine
that guy's life was over in that moment. In that moment, that guy's life was over, in his mind. And then, fuck, dude, that's fucking nuts, man. That's as scary as it could be. I love that we're telling these fucking stories though. And
there was another family that lived down the fucking street, and they had a bunch of boys too, and one of them got hit in the exact same spot. And I remember he had a bag of fucking peanuts for whatever reason, like the kind that you have at the ball game, and they were all just flattened. He used to do a thing, but that kid was nuts. He used to see the cars, and he used to try to dart in front of them, and he'd scare the fuck out of him and just make it. And he played the game too many times. And,
that's fucking, I mean, that's like that.
There was no internet, Paul. We were playing video games. We could have got that out.
No, me and my friend, we would
think of like what you let your kid do. All right, everybody. Oh, look who it is. It's MeUndies, no more sweaty balls. Hi, friends. MeUndies believes that comfort is more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin. That's why MeUndies not only uses sustainable, breathable, soft as heck fabric, but they also give you endless styles to choose from. It's total comfort inside and out. MeUndies are available in ranges of sizes from extra small to 4XL. Never leave your couch again with the MeUndies membership, a monthly subscription that sends new pairs right to your door. You know what I just thought? Extra small to 4XL. They got so the person behind the dumpster right to the person eating who filled it up. That's fucked up. Each month you'll choose new undies, socks, or a bralette. If I keep eating, I'm going to need a fucking bralette. And make the style and amp, whatever that means, and color or print that feels the most you. Fun, right? It's fun if I didn't stumble over it. Plus, enjoy discounted pricing, free shipping, and exclusive early access to new launches. Love your butt and get the membership. I don't know what that means. Something about your ass. Love your butt, B-U-T-T, and get the membership. MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners and any first-time purchasers. You get 15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has their problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No questions, no caveats. To get your 15% off your first order and free shipping, go to MeUndies.com/better, B-E-T-T-E-R. That's MeUndies.com/better for 15% off your first order and free shipping.
All right. You got a blinking corner there, Bill.
Huh?
How
about now?
You fixed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Paulie Macanudo's coming up with Cigars International.
That's right. I love the new nickname. Cigars International, guys. Is there anything better than a cigar on a beautiful day?
No.
We know the answer to that. Whether you like to fire one up on the first tee box or count your mulligans at the 19th hole, there's no better companion for a round of golf than a premium hand-rolled cigar. I will say, a golf course stick is one of my favorites. Cigars International.
I show up for the sticks.
Oh, Cigars International sent me a sample Ziploc. And dude, I had one called Ave Maria, and it is fucking over.
Is that song playing in your head when you smoked it?
At Cigars International, they've got all the right choices for a round of 18 and all the right gizmos and gadgets to make it easy as possible. Windproof torches. Actually, dude, those torches are huge. You don't think they are, but you can't be out there with a match. You got to get the windproof torches, crush-proof travel cases, and clips that attach to the cart. Bill, you started the clip thing. You got me getting them down to the
oh, you got to do it. You got to do it.
They also have great cigar deals, from their daily cigar deals to weekly specials to their Cigar of the Month Club. Cigars International is home to the largest humidor in America. All the brands you know and love are available here, from big top selling international brands to small boutique cigar makers, which, like I said, man, I love all of them. I love the Nicaraguan, Dominican Republic, Honduras, Ecuadorian, the Bahamas, American, you name it, they've got it. Don't know where to start? Don't worry. They're the kings of making all-star sample packs. Oh, they got a good one for me. And they even put an Aurora in there, Bill.
I love an Aurora.
Oh, I know you love an Aurora.
I love a nub.
So you get a little taste of everything. I like to enjoy the Auroras. I like the Ave Maria, which is fantastic. Also, My Father and Oliva cigars. Take advantage of the incredible savings. Simply go to cigarsinternational.com and use promo code BETTER when you're ready to check out. The website is cigars an A. What does that mean? The website is cigars with an S.
Yep.
Okay. International.com. Use promo code BETTER. I promise the sticks are great. The sample packets are great. And all the gadgets and stuff that they have with them. Cigars International. You will not be disappointed.
What they meant, Paul, was cigars is plural. Cigars with an S.
Yeah. Well, they could have said, I mean.
Yeah, I didn't get it at first.
Hopefully our listeners pick that up.
Yeah. There should be a prize if you can figure out what we're talking about in our advertising. You get a free variety pack. Bespoke, everybody. This spring, as you get back outdoors to explore, take Bespoke Post on all your adventures with a new lineup of essential box of awesome collections for guys, guaranteed to upgrade your life. They sent me some headphones. They were friggin' incredible. Whether you're out taming the wilderness or taking your home bar to pro-level heights. Gotta love that. Bespoke Post only sends guys the best stuff every month. No matter what you're into, Box of Awesome has you covered. From style and grooming goods to bearwear, cooking tools, and outdoor gear, Box of Awesome has collections for every part of your life. Mention any of the new Box of Awesome collections that especially look good for you. I haven't seen them, but all I know is I got the headphones. Oh, look at this. They got knives. I like the look at that one, Paul, with the little fucking cast iron skillet.
Oof, what is that, bourbon?
Pancakes? That makes me want to go fucking camping with Bobby Kelly, dude.
Dude, I want to stab a bear with that fucking thing.
Why would you stab a bear? He didn't do anything. Those fucking things are terrifying. Yeah, if you want a knife big enough to stab a bear, or maybe you don't even have to. You just brandish it. It sees it, and it kind of puts its big bear paws up and backs away.
Yeah.
Bespoke is the people for you. Get started. Take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you. You're going to open the box. You can be like, oh, awesome. They release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. It's free to sign up, and you can skip a month or cancel anytime. Each box costs only $45. Plus has over $70 worth of gear inside. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code anythingbetter at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code anythingbetter for 20% off your first box.
Oof, that's nice. We got one. Stacy got the caprese salad. She loved it. Make your own mozzarella. Upstart, everybody. Upstart is a fast and easy way to pay off your debt with personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple, fixed monthly payment. Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, like your income and employment history. This means they can offer smarter rates with trusted partners. With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront from loans between $1,000 to $50,000. Oh, I could use a couple stacks. Hey, let's give them a call after the show. You could receive funds as fast as one business day after accepting your loan. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/better, everybody. That's upstart.com/better. And don't forget to use the URL to let them know we sent you. What is this here? One loan. Yeah, no, there's all like a highlighted thing here. I don't know. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/better.
Beautiful. All right. Speaking of BetterHelp. What interferes with your happiness? Oh, Jesus. Like that list goes from here to fucking Tupelo. Something preventing you from achieving your goals. Talk about your personal experience, mental health goals. Yeah, my mental health goal is to stop flipping out over fucking nothing. And then causing a scene, and then people who were going to get in business with me go, Jesus, thank God we didn't sign that paper. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. Connect in a safe and private online environment. It's so convenient. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not a self-help line. It's professional counseling done securely online. Send a message to your counselor anytime. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. Oh, that's the worst when you see the other patient and they walk by and you're like, yeah, you're fucked up too, huh? BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches so they can make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional online counseling, and financial aid is available. The service is available for clients worldwide. Find the particular expertise you need online. Don't limit yourself to the counselor located near you. Licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, self-esteem. Anything you share is confidential. I want you to start living a happier life today, and I do. I'm not just reading copy. I'm in therapy right now. As a listener, you get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/Burr, anything better. And this is the deal, man. The only way you can improve your life and yourself is you got to get to know yourself. So sign up for this stuff. Join over 1 million people who've taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/anything better for 10% off your first month. Back then.
One time, me and these three other Italian kids, I'm not even joking when I say the names. These are the names. It was me, Joey, and Nikki. I swear to God. And he said, let's go throw rocks at cars. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, and I'm in 6th grade and they're in 7th and 8th. And we go down to this thing and we get these little rocks, not big, like these little like pebble rocks. And as cars were coming to the thing, we would throw. It's a true story, man. And we one of us, I don't know who it was, just sidearmed one. And you just heard ding, and it hits a thing. And this Cadillac just goes, Err! And dude, this Cadillac backed up. And you heard that it was like probably dudes in their 20s or 30s. And he goes, we're gonna fuck whoever did it. We're gonna fuck, dude. It was like in a movie. We went deep in these prickly bushes and we were laying next to each other like we were dead silent. It's pitch black out, dark. These guys came out with flashlights. We're fucking panicking. We're freaking the fuck out. And they were going, we're gonna fuck you up. And we're like, dude, right now I can almost not breathe. How much fucking I was so scared. And I'm the youngest of them. I was the youngest of them. I was in sixth, and they were like, so they was like Lucas's age, and then they're older. And I'm just doing it to fucking impress them, try to get friends. I was all fucked up. I wanted to be liked, and we moved a lot. And I just fucking hear these guys are getting out of the car. The Cadillac is going slow, and we're deep in this fucking brush, dude, deep. And finally, it leaves, and we fucking get out. We're all cut up, and we run up this like trail, and we saw a cop car was up there. And he goes, hey, what are you guys doing? You guys, somebody called the cops, say, what's going on down there? And we were just like, no, nothing. And he saw it. He goes, you guys get out of here. And we just fucking sprinted home. And that was my son's age now. So could you fucking imagine like that? Throwing rocks at cars, dude, could hurt somebody, could kill somebody. The stupid shit we did, breaking into cars
all the time.
Oh,
that was like something you did back then. There's a few things that's good about technology is kids don't do that anymore. I noticed like you get on a subway in New York City, everybody's looking at their phones, so they're not looking at each other, and there's very few confrontations. You go to football games and shit. The second there's a stoppage in play, they got something going on the screen. You're looking at that. You're not looking at somebody else. There's no fun. We used to do that, snowballs and shit. And 10 cars would put the brakes on.
Oh,
but there was that one dude who just got out.
Yo, I got a guy got out of the car, chased me around. I went to test. Yep. He saw it. He left his door half open, and he knew what I was doing. And I walked and I threw it, and this little guy was just chasing me. But that was being a kid, man. Now my son and my daughter, it's all YouTube and TikTok and like all these things. There's no stickball on the corner. There's no fucking none of that. That era's gone.
I wouldn't let my kid go down in the corner. All these fucking everything on the news got me so scared that there's a fucking pedophile behind every fucking tree. It's weird, dude. It's a weird weird time.
It is a weird time. It's an unfortunate time too, because you can't, you said something and like nobody got offended back then. Dude, the things that were said on the bus.
They did get offended. They just couldn't voice their opinion to everybody immediately and say where you worked and shit.
Right.
You just had to take it back then.
But,
you had to shake it off. You had to think of other insults. Well, next time I come, I'm going to fucking say this to him, see how he likes it.
Right, but that's healthier, no?
Well, I mean, I think like with, Black Lives Matter and all of that type of shit, I think that's fucking great. But as far as just like, somebody says something to you at a cocktail party, now you try to end 30 years of their fucking career. I think that gets a little crazy. Like, I got to be honest with you, Paul. Some of the shit that is said by white people about like shit that happened to them, I mean, I get it. Everybody's got their pain and stuff, but like to be ending people's fucking careers.
Yeah, no, dude.
We got somebody with a fucking SUV and like, and a fucking ridiculous fucking lifestyle. Yeah. And then also I really feel like there should be, I don't feel like there's a necessarily we're trying to make things better as much as they're applying the prison system mentality of we're just going to punish you as opposed to like, I mean, you're a human being. Everybody makes mistakes. And I think if you show yourself as someone to be like, all right, you're right. I was having a bad day. I shouldn't have done this. Or I shouldn't have said that. Or I didn't know that me doing that was making you feel that way. To give somebody an opportunity to at least make some sort of comeback. But like this whole everybody gets the fucking electric chair. But I think that's kind of going away though. I feel like
it fucking better, dude. Like when if we walked up on the corner and one of our friends were like, "Nice sneakers, you fat fuck," right? It was just you didn't want to be like, "Let's talk about this." How do I feel? It's like no, you would go home, you would try to lose weight or get better sneakers. Like,
yeah, they make fun of my orange hair, So then it's like, oh fuck, it's on me. It was just like you had to get it off of you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you would go to the next guy. I'll tell you who had it really bad, man. the people who had it really bad was the one fat friend in every group, because every group of friends had the fat friend. And I had a friend that he was big and he would laugh it off, dude. And I remember one time being like, dude, I know that hurts you. I remember doing that. And he was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, no, man, it's not. Like, that's fucking hurting you. But like the fat kid in the 80s or 90s, dude, took a fucking beat. It was just a constant joke on them.
I know, dude. I mean, it is. I get shit for fun. It's weird. I get shit. I make fun of so many people, but fat people are the ones that come at me the most. I probably got to lay off. At you? Well, because I treat them like everybody else. I fucking make fun of them. You know what it is, Paul? I never really did until they were becoming heroes. My shit is like, I am a bald orange man. Like, I'm supposed to fucking sit there. Oh, gee, what it's like to be you. I can't change my diet and not look like this. This is what you get. This is what it is.
Oh,
that car no one wants to rent at the airport. Like, that's all you got. That's all you got.
If you want Bill Burr to go at you with a target on your back, just let them put you on a pedestal for doing nothing. Let's talk about this. I have to talk about this. I talked about it a little bit on the Virzi effect, but I said I wasn't going to talk about it too much on the Virzi effect because anything better, we do get into sports. Somebody goes, anything better, I love, but what's it about? Because you guys talk about sports. This is what it's about. It's about me and my fucking dear friend talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's what it's about. All right? So fucking sign up or not.
Yeah, but you know, I get what he's saying. Why the fuck are you so into sports? I'm like that with, like, you know, people are into, what is that dumb video game where you build your own village in your own world and people get into that? That just seems like the dumbest. Sims. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
I don't mean to be like some overlord.
But
I feel like that's
all right,
it's a dangerous game for white people to be playing.
Here it is. That's funny. Here it is, Bill. I know you're gonna start looking at me like I need help, but I'm now, because now it's not a fluke. My New York Knickerbockers have just won 12 of the last 13 games. This is including road trip, homestand. Okay, we have won 13 of the last 16 games with not the second or third best defense in the league, the number one defense in the league. We are holding the 4th seed. And I am telling you right now, everybody, New York City, Midtown Manhattan, MSG, we are back. We are relevant. I don't give a fuck how far.
When was the last time? 99, 2000?
99, 2000 was the last time that was.
You guys went to the finals against the Spurs.
Jeff Van Gundy, God bless that man. He had us playing defense. Tom Thibodeau has us playing defense. We have all bought in. Now we have a MVP candidate in Julius Randle. Kid's putting up 30 to 40 a night every fucking night. We got this kid quickly off the bench. Here's the deal. This is what they did. If the New York Knicks lose in the first round, but they make it competitive, now what they have done is they've shown that they are relevant. Now maybe a free agent out there or somebody could go, I think I can help them. We need one more piece, but I can't tell you how thrilling it is, how unbelievable it is for me to watch my New York Knicks back and relevant after,
oh my God,
21 years, Bill.
I got it. Okay. You know how the NBA just loves stories.
Oh, of course.
They're not into fan bases. They just want stories.
Yeah.
Right? And 58 of the best players, all to be on 3 different teams. If the Knicks win the first round, in the second round, do they play Brooklyn?
Oh,
Paul.
Oh, God. And you know what? Brooklyn lost 2 in a row to Milwaukee recently. Let me tell you something.
Let me ask you this, Paul.
Yeah.
2 things. I want you to present both scenarios to me.
Okay.
The first scenario is the Knicks win.
Yeah.
And beat the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. And then the second one, which you don't even want me to say, like the way you look more uncomfortable than when I asked if you'd let me take you up in a helicopter. Yeah. I would. The other one, the Knicks lose to Brooklyn.
Okay. Which one I'm going to do if the Knicks lose to Brooklyn first. If we're the 4th seed and we play Atlanta, which it would look like right now, I think we beat Atlanta. We've beat Atlanta the regular season, and we would have home court. We'd have home court at MSG. We will beat Atlanta as a 4th seed in the first round. Now, if we play Brooklyn round 2 and we lose, it's a great year. And we played a stacked bullshit
Paul,
team.
you have to walk around New York.
That's fine. But listen.
Listening to those Brooklyn Net fans going, Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, but here's
Brooklyn.
Why. Here's why it doesn't matter. Because Brooklyn has put themselves in a position where with that fucking team, they absolutely have no choice. You got James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and fucking
I understand that,
Durant.
But you're the New York Knickerbockers.
I know, but we were the laughing
stock. Lose to the fucking New Jersey Nets, who, in all fairness, when they started were the New York Nets.
I'm going to give you scenario. I'm going to give you scenario 2, and I want everybody listening to this to know that this is going to happen. If the New York Knicks go to the second round and beat the New Jersey Nets, if they beat the Brooklyn Nets in round 2, I will stand on my couch shirtless. I will take a bottle of Dom Perignon. Okay. First of all, everybody's getting, if they do that, everyone's getting Dom Perignon and strawberries all over. And then I'm dumping.
Why strawberries?
You ever have fucking champagne with strawberries? Incredible. You never had champagne with strawberries?
No. Dude, like, what am I on a fucking white horse in a romance novel?
Dude, let me tell you something. You owe it to yourself.
You sit around with other men and you have champagne and strawberries?
Dude, I'm going to tell you something right now. You put a fucking great bottle of champagne chilled, pour yourself one in a flute, okay, and fucking bite into a strawberry and mix it with the fucking thing. It's incredible. I'm not too proud to say that. I'll fucking let you feed it to me. I don't give a fuck. All right, so listen. I will.
I guess I've had an orange peel and a blue moon.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, cognac and a stick, dude. If the
I'm
New
gonna
York
have champagne and strawberries for everybody, that is the funniest fucking thing ever.
I like
everybody's getting pedicures. There will be champagne and strawberries. We are going crazy.
No, dude, if I will fucking lose my mind, I'll be FaceTiming with Jerry Ferrara.
I'm Paulie Macanudo. Is anything better than a fucking strawberry with some champagne after the Knicks beat the fucking Brooklyn Nets?
Dude, I'll FaceTime you dumping champagne on the head. Bill, we did it. We beat those I can't believe it. But then here's the problem. Then I would think that we were going to win the championship. That's what would happen. If we ended up beating Brooklyn, I think that we would end up winning the championship,
and
I might get heartbroken.
And the Lakers are going to the finals. They told you that with the All-Star game when they named the two teams after the top players on both teams. It's not a league. It's ridiculous. It is so what it used to be. The best against the best. I don't know what it is now. Now it's like I don't know what I'm fucking watching.
Did you? What do you feel about the new the draft? What do you think about the NFL draft? You guys got that Mac? Was it Mac Jones?
Yeah, I don't know anything about him. Alabama, all you hear about is Nick Saban and fucking their running backs and their wide receivers. I don't think they used to be known as a quarterback. Way back with Joe Namath and Ken Stabler. I'm trying to think of the last quarterback coming out, but all the stuff that they said. This guy sounds totally like a Belichick type of a guy.
Yeah.
And
how about your boy Aaron Rodgers?
In Coach Bill Belichick, I trust always.
How could you not?
And I think that he is happy that Tom won, but he's also as competitive as they get. So it's like, okay. And I love that all these stupid fucking sports writers, Tom is better than Bill. Duh. It's like, okay, keep saying that. Keep pissing him off. He never drafts anybody in the fucking first round. Ever.
No.
This time, he went after that kid.
That kid fell right into and that kid is a pocket passer, man. It's exactly what you guys would look for. But dude, our boy, Aaron Rodgers said, call teammates. I'm not coming back. He's done. He's fed up. He said he's not coming back now. His list of 3 has gone to a list of 6. And it looks like the Raiders, looks like the Broncos, 49ers, the Giants, which I don't know how they would do that. He's a 37-year-old quarterback, but Aaron Rodgers it looks like he's done in Green Bay, which is pretty fucking interesting to see because wherever he goes, he's going to go. They're going to go on a run. Guy was MVP last year.
You think he's going to leave?
No, he's leaving. Yeah. From what they're saying, it went from what they're saying now, not only did he say it can't be repaired or that that he's calling teammates are now saying he's calling them saying like it's over. And
did you hear about the Tony Krause thing today?
No, what's that?
He said that there was it got leaked somehow. There was a group message of players going around where he compared the GM. I'm blanking on his name. Green Bay's GM to Tony Krause during the Bulls.
Oh, you mean Jerry Krause? Okay.
Jerry Krause. Sorry, yeah. Jerry Krause.
What's the significance of that? I don't get
that. He broke up. That he was the guy that was given. If you remember,
the guy from the Bulls.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers was really upset that they drafted a quarterback last year. He said it was a waste of a pick, and he also can't believe that they went for a field goal in that last drive in the NFC Championship game. And he's basically is saying, fuck this organization, I'm out. But now it's like for real. Somebody on ESPN just reported they said it would take a miracle for him to go back to Green Bay. So now there's like 6 teams that kid's going to play for.
Do you understand, dude? Like playing quarterback in Green Bay.
I know.
Is
center field for the Yankees.
It is. Right? It is. And to get to that friggin' place with a guy that got you, how many rings he got? He got 1 or 2?
One.
He's got
got 1.
The guy last year showed no signs of even remotely falling off. He looks like he's still in his prime.
MVP.
How the hell did it get to that point where you're going to lose this guy? I also think probably the nail in the coffin was watching Tom Brady leave the Patriots, go to the Buccaneers. I mean, was that game where they didn't go for it? Was that against the Buccaneers? Or was that who was that against?
Oh, that's a good
it must have been because he beat the Buccaneers.
It was.
Yeah, they beat the Saints. They beat the Buccaneers. That was another thing about that run. Not to go on my Tom Brady thing here, but he also beat like a Hall of Fame quarterback. He beat Mahomes. He beat fucking Aaron Rodgers.
It's the most ridiculous thing it's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in sports.
And Drew Brees.
Year 1, new team, new coach. New receiver. I mean, the guy goes in there.
He's not human, dude. He's not human. But I'll tell you, okay. Which one of those teams do you think is the best fit? You give that guy some receivers and some defense.
Vegas.
Who are you saying?
Vegas.
The
NFL's so nuts. He went like this. I'm like, the Vikings?
I don't know, man. I heard that, he's a California kid. So I think his dream would be the 49ers, but they just drafted that one kid and they have Garoppolo. So I don't think that that's going to happen. The weird thing is the Giants just got in the mix yesterday because the GM of the Giants we're all in on Daniel Jones. And then now he kind of goes, well, we'd look at all possibilities. It's like, listen, as much as any team likes their quarterback, if Aaron Rodgers wants to play for you, coming off an MVP season, you're going to get 2 years from that guy. He's 37 years old. You're going to get 2 years from that guy. You could go deep. And we got Barkley coming back.
You got Saquon Barkley, and you got a great defense. I mean, you got to try that.
I heard he wants to go West Coast first. I heard he did say Vegas, Denver, or the 49ers. It's going to be interesting to see him in another uniform. But
what's amazing is because of the internet, you heard that. Because people talk and it gets out there and it gets in the news cycle. Back in the day, I wouldn't even know this shit happened. All of a sudden, it'd just be blockbuster trade. Aaron Rodgers goes
which
to
was
the
cool.
Vegas Raiders.
Now it's Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter is the guy that like he's like the fuck. Like if Adam Schefter's like, oh, Adam Schefter reported this, like that's his job is to call every team and do this shit. You know. But I agree with you, Bill. I think that Tom Brady is a big catalyst. I think Tom Brady doing what he did makes.
Well,
Rodgers
I'll tell you this
go
right
one
now:
more.
if he goes to the Raiders, there's going to be champagne and strawberries.
The Raiders.
In Vegas.
Guy like Darth Vader with a fucking strawberry in his hand.
If the New York Knicks win, I'm going to have champagne and strawberry. It's the funniest fucking thing. I thought you were fucking with me.
No, dude, ask your wife or anybody. Dude, it's when you have a strawberry, that's a part of a thing. Like if you go to like a 5-star restaurant, I mean, a hotel.
Put that on a t-shirt for me, Andrew. That's a part of a thing.
Yeah.
No. That quotes. That's a part of a thing.
Like a 5-star hotel. You're like, hey, I want strawberries and champagne. That's a thing.
I've never seen that on the menu.
Matter of fact, what was the movie? Pretty Woman with Gere and Roberts?
Well, I was just about to say it's a very romantic way to have
It's a very
champagne.
chick flick thing. Okay, so yeah, Richard, I could see getting strawberries and champagne for Julia Roberts. I just don't see me hanging in your man cave. And all of a sudden,
Dude, my man cave is different, dude. My man cave has oysters and fucking shrimp, dude. I'm not doing the buffalo wings and pizza always. I do the buffalo wings and pizza. You owe it to yourself to do a cold raw bar when you have a get together for a game.
Hey, I got one for you. I got a hot take for you. I think
is there anything better?
I got.
Yeah,
oh,
dude. I mean,
you know what? I'm going to get some of those for my wife this weekend. I got one for you, Paul.
Yeah.
Here's a hot take for you. We're going to go food here for a second. Not to step on DeRozan Sal. I think chicken wings with blue cheese dressing is fucking overrated. Oh, blue cheese dip. It's disgusting.
Wow, really?
Dude.
You go ranch over blue cheese?
I don't like buffalo wings.
Even boneless. You just don't like chicken.
No, I like chicken.
You just don't like a wing. You don't like a hot wing?
I'm just not into it. It gets all over your fucking face. And then just the animals that are usually around you when you're eating those things. It just reminds me of how dumb I am. If you're eating wings, dude, you are surrounded by a bunch of bald idiots like me. Just gnawing on the fucking thing. There's something really, like there's no way to look at somebody. You have to kind of have some sort of love for somebody to watch them eat chicken wings. You just do. If you watch a complete stranger eat chicken wings, you're gonna have like murderous thoughts. Dude, if you're on a fucking plane and somebody brought buffalo wings and sat next to you and was like, you'd be like, I'm gonna fucking open this emergency door and suck us both out. It's fucking disgusting.
I gotta give you that. But that said, a spicy wing with blue cheese is delicious, but there is something low class about a beer. A guy drinking a beer with fucking even wet naps when a fucking adult
with a hot sauce goatee around his fucking
I give you that. I mean, to say wings are overrated though that's a big statement, Bill. It's a big statement.
They are. They're fucking messy. They're not. You feel like shit after you eat them. And you always and the thing is, you don't feel like you're getting full, and you're down. You're eating like 4 chickens before your brain's like going, all right, I think we're good. And then you're full of blue cheese. You got your big dumb winter coat on. You start waddling towards the stadium.
It's
somewhere
really
around
unhealthy.
the third quarter, you start paying for your sins, and now you got to go down to some piss trough and hope that somebody's not in the fucking handicap fucking one, the one that actually gives you enough space so you don't have to look at somebody else's shoes while you're taking a shit. I'll tell you, those handicap people don't know how good they got it.
Oh, you got me crying, dude. If you had to go, what's your go-to burger? What's your go-to burger as far as like bun and toppings and the whole fixings? What do you do?
Oh, just simple. Less is more.
You go seedless bun or no?
It's got to be a smaller one, man. I don't like a giant burger, and I like a smaller. That whole fucking thing where you got that, you know that what's that fucking fast food joint out here? Their whole big thing was guys eating shit with stuff dripping off.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. They can go fuck themselves. I like.
Good
There's a
burger.
new way that people are cooking burgers though too. They flatten them out and then so it's juicy in the middle and crispy on the outside. Like nice piece of cheese and whatever. Ketchup and pickles. I'm good. I don't need all of that other shit.
No,
All of that other shit where people try to put like, I actually have nutmeg in my seasoning. Ooh, like just trying to be different.
Stop banging. All right. So, I mean, I don't know what she's doing. Anyway.
Hey, this show's new, Paul. We got a low budget here, you know?
So anyway, it's going to drive. Hold on a second.
I can hear it now. I can hear it.
Hold on a second. Andrew, we gotta, hold on.
No. We got to keep this. We absolutely got to keep this. He's such a good dad, you know? The old school dad, hey, shut the fuck up there. Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders with John Gruden.
That's why I want to see that. Yeah, I want to see that more than any other team.
I actually think Aaron Rodgers and John Gruden would be really, really fun to watch. Two just fucking. Oh my God, John Gruden right now. Can that guy even sleep right now? Thinking about possibly getting Aaron Rodgers.
I know, and I don't think that he's too keen on like Derek Carr. It seems like they had a little bit of a, like a back and forth.
Derek Carr played great last year.
Derek Carr would have a couple of really good games, but then he would do stuff to. Here's the bottom line: if Aaron Rodgers wants to go somewhere, a coach has to make that decision to bench his quarterback. That's it. You're talking about a fucking top quarterback of all time here, as far as what he can do.
Easy conversation.
It's like, even the Giants.
Conversation. Derek, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Daniel Jones, you're going to sit and teach. This guy's 37. Just hang out with us. You're the guy next, but you're young. It's fucking Aaron Rodgers. I mean, yeah. But hold on, I got to.
For 3 years, it's going to be all champagne and strawberries after.
Here,
all right. I'm not going to bring that up again.
No, I love it. I go burger. I go. It's got to be a nice soft bun. I could go seeds or no seeds. Okay. Medium rare. Medium to medium rare. I go one piece of American cheese, just one. Okay. Lettuce, tomato, onions, either grilled or caramelized, depending on my mood. But all I do after that is I just throw mayonnaise and jalapenos over.
What do you put on it?
Mayo.
Mayonnaise? It's mayonnaise.
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 No.
Not mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
What did I say? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise?
You said I go mayonnaise? Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise. No?
Mayonnaise.
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 Like man and then
not like March, April, mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise.
Bill Burr making a big statement on Anything Better, episode 15. Chicken wings with blue cheese overrated.
I don't want to do that because that's what Sal and DeRosa do.
No, I'm just saying that's a big statement. I would say that they're good, but they are messy. But I really got to say blue cheese over ranch, dude. You like blue cheese on a salad?
Dude, blue cheese is like it's like shit nuggets of cheese in like I don't even know what it is. It's just
I actually think it's rotten cheese.
It's wrong. Is what it is. There's a lot of obnoxious fucking cheese out there, and blue cheese is it's the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man.
I like a cheese that knows its place. Okay, you're here to enhance stuff. You're not here to be the center of attention. Okay. You're like number 8 on the call sheet. Be walking around with some diva fucking attitude. I went to that time when I was in somewhere in Scandinavia, in was it Norway? I don't know where the fuck I was. And me and my wife went to this fucking place. It was like somebody's house. It looked like this restaurant. And dude, it was like a fucking 19-course meal. It was fucking nuts. They just kept bringing shit out. And every time we thought it was the last thing, like we couldn't eat anymore, but we were visitors to the country, so we didn't want to upset them. And then the dessert was they brought out both of us these little things, and each was a different cheese. Okay? And dude, these cheese, put it mildly, were fucking beyond loud. Like you take a bite into it and like your eyes and your nose and shit. Like my wife was just like, I can't fucking eat it. And I'm like, this is disgusting. And I just kept eating it because I've been raised not to waste food. So then my wife goes, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. And then it became funny to me that if I just keep eating this shit, because it was upsetting my wife, saying how sick I was going to get. And I ate this shit, dude. My eyes, my nose, everything was just running. And I was beet red laughing. It was one of the hardest laughs we had. She was dying. It was like I was eating it's like in that Coney Island hot dog eating contest. I was just getting, they were like these fucking, those old school big thick erasers, like that much chunk of fucking cheese. And I paid for that one and lost my sobriety like 2 days later. I've been sober for a year and 2 days.
Wow.
And then like a fucking night later, I was in some ice bar. It was all ice, and I was drinking vodka.
Yeah, dude, that's all you got to tell me. You put me in an ice bar, you're going to fucking have to fucking slide me out.
What the fuck is an ice bar? I never even heard of it. And we just went into it. It was a total tourist trap. And we just sitting there, fuck global warming. Let's make this thing right. Slamming these things. And I was just like, I'll just drink tonight. Then I'll go right back on the wagon.
Bill, what would happen if me and you were in Iceland and they brought us into a bar that was all made of ice and just said, you guys, anything you want, and just pour me drink? You'd have to you'd have to call my wife and fucking be like, what are we doing with the body?
No, but it's weird, dude. You're freezing cold.
Oh, dude, I don't give a fuck. I would drink vodka till I wasn't.
No, an ice bar is a little overrated because you go in there and everybody's all bundled up. You can see your breath and shit. You know what you feel like? You feel like you're in The Thing. Remember that from a long time ago? Wes Craven's The Thing or some shit from the early 80s. That's what I felt like. I felt like some sort of monster was going to come in. Because Norway, dude. Norway has like death metal bands where like members have actually killed other members of bands and they're walking around on the street.
Yeah,
You can't find them, dude. The sun never fucking rises. It's way up in the north. They just fucking hide up there in the woods. That's true. That's Norway. All right, I got to go pick up my kid at school.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to do a segment next week, guys. So right in this week, we're going to do a segment where we do better or worse. So
you want to do a bet for next week?
Yeah. What do you got?
Let's pick teams. Where do you think Aaron Rodgers goes?
I'm going to say the Denver Broncos.
I'm going to say something fucking crazy.
What?
I think he goes to Seattle and they move their quarterback and he signs with the Raiders.
Oh, wait a minute. But you promised, there's no inside information here. Oh, you motherfucker. You would have taken that money?
How the fuck would I know that?
Oh, okay.
You think they're fucking calling me?
I said you would have taken the money. I still owe you money for the Super Bowl.
By the way, that was actually mentioned as an option.
Was it? Because I know he wasn't happy.
No, it was actually mentioned as an option.
But I heard all the teams that we mentioned were mentioned. I heard Denver was mentioned. Now the Giants. So we don't know.
Don't take away my Seattle.
I'll take that bet.
Don't take that away from me. But don't take away that I came up with that scenario without watching one of those dumb shows.
No. Well, I'll take that. I still owe you. I came up with that
with my own stupid brain. And
I owe you.
If elected.
I owe you, and I think I owe you two. But you owe me a steak dinner.
A team during the offseason, so ESPN has something to talk about.
Guys, next week, write into us. We're gonna do a segment called Better or Worse. So you just write into us what you think is anything better, or you think anything worse. We will read the anything better is the anything worse. We'll riff about it. We'll have a good time with it. Please review and rate the Anything Better podcast. Go get it on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere you get your podcast. Rate and review. It makes the show go up. If you guys have anything better you want to say or anything worse, send those in. We will scan them and don't
Put them
be
in
a
the
dick.
comments, YouTube comments, because we don't have an email. So YouTube comments or tweet at Paul.
Yeah, or tweet, but like, don't do anything stupid. Don't be like, is there anything better than a blowjob in a movie theater?
Why would you do that? Now that's exactly what they're going to do. Aaron Rodgers goes to Seattle. Russell Wilson goes to the Raiders. And that becomes the hottest ticket in the NFL. Those two games a year where they play each other, and Pete Carroll will go, woo, every time they score. And John Gruden will be like this, and everybody's going to have a great fucking time.
All right. Well, I think he goes to the Broncos. God, I don't want Aaron Rodgers paired up with that khaki wearing fucking douche. That guy will fucking Sneaky Pete will fucking sing like a jaybird if you guys both ever got arrested together.
Oh, Sneaky Pete would save his own ass. The way he ran out the back door at USC.
Sneaky Pete would have a wire in a heartbeat.
I think he's wearing one. That's why he looks so innocent. And he goes, woo, when they score.
This was a good one. 15 was a good one. Episode Patrick Mahomes. This was a great one, guys.
Who wore 15 before? I've told you this. The last Hall of Fame quarterback to wear 15.
Jeff Hofstetler.
Nope. Oh, he put it up there, right there. You ruined it.
Oh, Bart Starr.
Bart Starr, who's still alive. I wonder what he has to say.
Oh, Vinsanity. That's a nice one. Carmelo with not anymore, but
Thurman Munson without a mustache.
Okay, there's some. Not a fan. Anyway,
why not a fan? Because he reminds you how short you were and he fucking overachieved.
No, he's always complained. He was always had a chip on his shoulder. I get it though.
What do you mean always complain? What, when we fucking beat you guys in the playoffs?
Oh, here we go. No, he was just one of those.
What are you talking about, Paul? We beat you guys since 2004. Every time we've met in the fucking playoffs, you know it's true.
I just don't like him. What does that have to do with the series?
You would love him if he played for the Yankees, you fucking asshole. I like Chuck Knobloch, that little fucking guy running around.
Well, you got salty on that one. I'm just saying I like the kid.
Because you saw all these, like, yeah, because you want you up, Paul? You're a stealth Yankee cunt.
I'm not.
You are.
I don't like the Red Sox, but that kid was
Tommy
one of those.
Heinsohn.
Hey, how about this? I told you I love Terry Francona as my favorite manager when he was a fucking Red Sox manager. That's
because he has the olive skin with his fucking shaved head. You'd let him come in and fucking eat strawberries and champagne with you. I know how you. If that guy was as pasty as me, like little Dustin Pedroia, tell him to go fuck yourself. I gotta go get my kid.
All right, man. This is episode 15, guys. You're great.
Rules, dude.
Till next week, we're out of here. Thank you.